Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian. Let's see if I still remember how to do this. Welcome to 2020. I've not uploaded a Let's Play video, I think, all year, actually. I think the last thing I did was during that there Christmas stream, and that got a little hairy.
Get in there, fornicate!
So let's calm things down. Now that I've swiftly changed gears, I was going to say switched gears, and then it turned into swiftly. I've swift gears, like you do with one of those cleaning things. They're called a Swiffer, right? You clean some gear. Look, this chicken will now represent what I mean. You just get that chicken right in there, and you. Now that I've switched gears, and I'm no longer doing this every week, but I instead intend to make my own games. Oh wait, I got distracted by something. I'm technically in the record industry now. Yes, since we're funding the Space Quest 4 soundtrack on vinyl. Actually, let's see how that thing's doing. Holy shit, 94 out of 100. Oh, this is so close. It is so close. I can taste it. How's its little brother doing? Nearly halfway, 46 out of 100, which is not bad because people are paying double postage to get both of these. But anyway, yeah, so really hope that this thing makes it. But since I'm now in the record industry, I thought I should get some practice in. I should hone my craft as a record producer. So I've yanked out ye olde Commodore 64. Well, technically an emulator, but I've yanked out the Commodore 64 to play a game that I used to play as a child, and I do mean as a child, like a 7 or 8 year old little tyke, and I didn't understand a single word of this game. I just really liked the idea that you could play this game and sort of become your own record producer. It's called, and I shit you not, Rockstar Ate My Hamster. It's a British game, and I am playing this with a very authentic looking Nintendo Switch joypad. Yes, the hacker intro. I forgot all about these. Oh, here come the cheats. No, we shall pursue no cheats, for we are in this to win it. I shall have no unlimited money. And that was the extent of cheating. One day at the office of the Cecil Pitt something, it auto-clears. I didn't know they did that. We're finished, Clive. Now even Manilow the man-eating hamster has left us. I'm getting out of this business. Rock music, that's where the money is. Yes, we'll start a rock management business with that 50,000 your Aunt Mabel left you. Hey, rock and roll, far out, boss. Let's form a... It was the 80s. They can say far out. Okay, Clive, lead me to the screening room and drop your pants, Sir William. His name is Clive Sir William. Okay, boss, how many rock stars do you want to have in our unbelievable little band? Well, I'm tempted to go with a duo, but let's go with a full-on Fab Four. That way, if 3 of them drop dead, we still have a solo act. Okay, this is... Wow, that's insensitive. I guess he was alive when this was made back in the 80s, so... But I'm just gonna pass on this guy. He looks shifty. Tina Turnoff, now that's, and 15,000 a week, that's a steal. Yes, indeed we shall. It's good to balance it out. We need a gender-neutral rock band. We need someone to kick ass and chew some bubblegum, except for Elvin Dwight of 20,000. He is not amazing. We need young, fresh blood. There we go. Bimbo Baggins at 8,000. Well, that is a steal for that amount of sex appeal. Oh, yes. Now this is some. 10,000 is a little pricey, but with that kind of facial tattoo, I don't think we can go wrong. Now, we need one more dude. We've got 2 girls and we got 2... Yeah, there we go. Lum, who's on 400. That's a steal. I'll bet he's a great bassist. Also, he is out of sight. So he definitely is a sight that should not be beheld. Okay, amazing decision. Let's name the band. I suggest Fairly Horrid Noisy Hellfire. What do you think? I think no. See, one of the best things about this game, is that you get to name all your shit yourself. You get to name the band, you get to name the album, you get to name the individual songs, and then you see how how your album rises on the charts and, the gigs you play, how many rock stars and fans die during a given evening, and it's tons of fun. So I thought our little co-ed band here should start like a Space Quest D tribute kind of band, because that is indeed what the kids want. 94 turntable owning fans with questionable financial sense can't be wrong. So let's call these Yeah, that'll do. Fair enough, I can handle that. Now we'd better buy the farting Orats some equipment. It'll cost 22,100 new, 14,800 secondhand, or 7,300 off the back of a lorry. Let's go secondhand. I'm sure Lemmy, or whatever his face is, it's a pity you can't name the fucking Rockstars, because boy did I have some ideas for that. But no, you can't rename the Rockstar, sadly. But let's go with secondhand. Back of a lorry, I have a feeling you get like a bass with one string on it, and it's not even tuned. So what should we do now? You know what? I think we need to hit the practice space for a bit. Practice room costs 100 a day. Well, let's just lock them in there for a week, see what they come up with. Getting there? Getting there? Oh, I just realized I'd forgotten to turn on the audio for the recording here, so... I mean, how could I spare you this awesome racket that the farting Orats are kicking up? Unbelievable, Chief. I'll bet the farting Orats will be note perfect by now. Think they might need a bit more time in there, but we're down to our last 1,300 bucks, so I think we need to go play a gig somewhere. What kind of venue should we play? Let's start with the pubs. Let's start small. Pub seats, 200 and cost $10 to hire for a night. You know what? I think we should charge 15. That seems fair, right? How many gig show? Oh, let's go for a full residency. Live on stage. Barely. And off they scoot. Okay, how'd the ticket sales go? No one knows who the fuck we are. We sold 200 tickets at 15, making 3,000 pounds. It's pounds, it's not dollars. It's a British game. Okay, farting Orats, get the fuck out there and give him hell. Go. Okay, Clive. This is day 2. Day 2 is 200 tickets, 15. Well, we're fucking selling out. They said it seated 200, right? Pub seats, 200. Okay, let's go. Sell out. Sell out. Come on. Pub, well, 200. God damn it, we're clearing up. This is the best tour we've ever been on, and it's also the first, but Jesus fucking Christ. Heavy vibes, it's wages time, so we're down to 0. Might have to go. We're bankrupt. Shut up, Clive. Oh, good God, that was it. Okay. Fine. Fine, I won't rehearse as much. Okay, so I've started a new game with the same Rockstars, but I've renamed the band Sarian VD because they're starting to itch me a bit in some wrong places. I'm only going to practice for 3 nights. They're pretty good, if I do say so myself. Yeah, they're crazy. Let's go gig. Because we pulled in a killing last time, and we've got 34,900 bucks. So... let's go. Fuck it, let's do 7 nights. We did it. We made a killing the last time. Here we go, Sarian VD. Yeah, is everyone excited? That's just a guy clearing his throat in the back. It's wages time already. God damn it, we're down to oh, okay. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Last time we hit a dead end because we had to pay them wages while they were still in the rehearsal space. Can't do that. Now get out there and suck in front of drunk people. So we sold 200 tickets and made 3,000 bucks. This is good. God, we are killing it. We are up to 13,430, and I think this is our last night playing. Good God, man, we are raking it in. This should be enough to at least fund Lemmy's cocaine addiction. Okay, that was our last night. Here we go. Oh, we got a phone call. There's a guy on the phone from Floppy Disks who wants to sign Sarian VD for 5,000 and 3% royalties. What do you think? A record deal this soon in? Sounds fishy. I'll go for it. Why, yes, we'd love to join your brilliant outfit. 3% royalties is not bad, although I am also terrible at math, so that could be anything. You know what? Let's take the show a bit more. Let's do a bit more practice. Let's just stick him in a room for 3 days and maybe do a little more gigging and then record an album. Sweet music in my fucking ears. Bad news, we have to actually pay these assholes. We're bankrupt? Already? Maybe it's a mistake playing with 4 people. I can make this happen. No, fuck it. I can make this happen. Okay, I renamed the band once again to Arnold's Arse, and I bought them some really dodgy gear, and I had them rehearse for 3 nights, and then I sent them on a 7-day pub tour. Already they have to get paid, that's already a fucking bummer. But I put them out, we're charging £20 per ticket, and they're doing a full 7-day, residence at this fucking pub, and we sold 200 tickets at $20. So this is actually, yeah, Arnold's Arse is on its way up, and I can't stop talking like this now. Okay, so we finished our residency, and I decided I needed a little more me time on the face cam, so I have embiggened myself. Okay, here's one from Floppy Disks. It's the same deal, 5,000 and 3% royalties. You know what? No, we're gonna rise in the ranks. We're gonna do more gigs. Shut up, P-Brain. We're gonna make it, and we don't need your slimy little organization. Might let him down a little more gently. Clyde? Let's go do some more gigging. We don't need practice. They can practice on the fucking road. See, we have to pay them already, and we're down to 1,860. Good god damn it, this rock band costs a fucking fortune. I should have only hired shit musicians. But anyway, we're still selling out. We might actually have to bump up the venue next time. Yeah, let's send them on another tour after this, but let's bump up the venue, see if we can make some more dough. Oh, hang on. Lemmy thinks a 30-foot inflatable hamster would really improve the show, but it'll cost 20,000. No, fuck you. Your bandmates are already killing us with their wages. You are very, very cheap, but you can fuck right off, Lemmy. Beat your own hamster. Shut up, you smelly rock nobody. I run this show, scumbag. Got it. Might want to let him down a bit gently, but anyway, go out there and win them over. Lemmy's quitting unless a diamond-studded playsuit is delivered before tonight's show. It'll cost 80,000. Well, Lemmy, I think you just bought yourself a one-way ticket to No Mansville. Fuck off out of this fucking tour bus. Get lost, you're not quitting. You're fired. Yeah, we can do our own bottom end. I'll just stand in the corner going boom, 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 boom. Let's gig some more. Right, let's step it up. Let's start playing actual clubs. Let's see how this passes. Club seats 500, costs 1,000 to rent. We'll charge 20 because we were doing very well in the pubs. And let's do another 7-night residency. We're down to the funky threesome, but don't they look awesome? And we're bankrupt. Fucking hell, go out there and play. Lemmy, you've ruined us. You absolute tit magnet. Right, I can fucking do this. I'm gonna send my guys out on the road with shitty equipment. Lemmy's back in the band, and we've renamed ourselves to Piss Bitch, Fuck Shank, and Joe. We're raking it in. We're 4 people got up on stage and we're like, what do we play? I don't know. Let's just do anything. And we fucking killed it. We sold out. This is awesome. And with a name like that, I mean, I'd fucking go and see it. Oh, this is bad. I think word's going around that, Piss Bitch, Fuck Shank, and Joe might not actually be all that fucking hot. 10 tickets. Oh, we are not doing well. Maybe we can squeeze in a bit of practice for a couple of days. Maybe that'll lighten up the mood, or maybe make them suck less. There you go. A fortnight is all you need. How did ticket sales go? 110 tickets. Which is better than nothing, I suppose. Now we have to pay them and we're fucking bankrupt again. Okay, so I started over. I've only got one person in the band. It's old Lummy. I gave him some secondhand equipment, had him practice for 3 days, and now it's off on a 7-day residency at the pubs, charging $20 a night. So let's see how one very poorly paid, very foul-smelling Rockstar does. 120 tickets. I have a feeling this is going to be on the decline. It's just him and what I assume is a drum machine, but maybe it's just him tapping his foot very loudly. Yeah, you are absolutely fucking it up, Lummy. Also, I couldn't change the band name because now he's a solo artist, which is even worse. Yeah, go out and win them over. Yeah. 110. How do you do 110? He went from 10 ticket sales to 110. What was it, a Friday? Was everyone drunk? 200 tickets? Holy fuck. Yeah, now we have to pay the asshole. Why does he get paid twice in 1 month? Alright, phone call. Wants to sign him for 5,000 and 3% royalties. I'm gonna go with a yes. Just so we can record a record and stick it in the shops and tell him he smells bad. What size studio? I think he can do with a 4-track machine. 2-track, that's just, you know, it's just guitar and vocals. We want to actually double the guitars, maybe put a bass in there, and if he burps really loudly, that could be the drum track. I can't tell if he was actually playing instruments or if he just stumbled over the drum kit with his guitar taped to his forehead. But let's call it Ooh Baby You Make Me Feel Okay. No! We're going to name this tune. We're going to name this tune My Crippling Arthritis. Oh yeah, for some reason Lemmy has strapped the guitar to his knee and is furiously masturbating. Let's call it Blow It. No, I don't think we will. Wait, Clive's actually suggesting we call this one Hitler Was a Punk Rocker. This is 80s humor, but no, I think I'm gonna call it Clive, you're Hitler. Feels like we've been in this studio for months and months, and Lemmy has barely even figured out how to actually hold his guitar the right side up. Hang on, Clive, what's this little switch for? Don't touch that dial. Oh, too late, you just wiped the last track. Well, good news. Anyway, I think we've paid Lemmy like 60,000 times in all the time we've been here, and this tune was just absolute silence. So I'm just gonna call this best track on the album. So we can either sit on the album or we can release it. And then, well, we start by releasing a single, just a lead in, and then we'll go on tour, promote the single. So we've got a choice of, well, we've got a choice of singles. We've got My Crippling Arthritis, My Viagra Backfired, I Just Tasted My Own Poop, but I think maybe we should just release 20 Seconds of Silence, the best track on the album. Should we make a video to go with the single? You know what? I'm gonna keep this on the lowdown. I'm gonna go and gig the shit out of this one. With a single out, I think it is time we hit the high-class universities. We're gonna go straight from pub gigs to universities, charge $20 an hour, and just do a short little tour. Let's just stick him out there for 5 nights, see how he does. Oh, it's the charts! We get to see the charts. Plug me into the pulse of the nation. Let's see how the best track on the album is doing. Well, 10th place, the Bodic Brothers, but they were never too good. Victor Sinex and the Nose Flutes. Bondage Pixies. Actually, that's not a bad band name at all. The Mega Galactic Heat Death. Yeah, I'm not touching that one. Those two tracks were just the absolute identical same, and we weren't even on the singles charts, so well, that's a bit of a bummer. Maybe we just need more publicity. We're gonna stick Lemmy out there for 5 nights, and then we'll do a publicity stunt, see what happens. We sold 510 tickets. Holy shit, at a university too? 610 tickets. 700. He's actually killing it out there. Good God, the one time I'm actually doing good in this game and I didn't even get to pick the band name. I am Mr. Distraught. 810. Lemmy is... I think he's just smearing poop all over the guitar on stage, but the kids are fucking loving it. 910. Holy shit. Well, what should we do now? Let's do a publicity stunt. If there's one thing Lemmy apparently doesn't need, it's practice. He's got all the practice he needs. Okay, let's do a publicity stunt. What's he gonna do? Clive doesn't tell you. He just... Wait, Rockstar falls off pavement. And apparently there are now tits in this game. That's not what you're supposed to look at. It's the Rockstar falls off pavement. Did that injure him? Oh well, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Drop dead. Okay, so that did nothing. That did absolutely nothing for us. Fine, let's release the album. See if that does anything. Actually, no. Let's release another single. We need at least 2 lead-in singles before we release the album, and I think the one that would resonate the most with the kids of the time would be Clive, you're Hitler. Cocaine Made Me Blind and Wet. And yes, we should absolutely do a video for this one. We've got money in the bank. We've got 114,000. So let's keep it simple and sweet. Let's just get Julian Temple Meads to do it. 5,000. That's not too bad. We're gonna shoot this in Cricklewood because we're still an up-and-coming artist. And what do we want to feature in this musical epic? Lusty girlies. This is very 80s. A really unreal cartoon fun, oily He-Man working out, a nasty cannibal feast, zombie wizards and bats, or terminal live footage. Terminal, as in people are killing themselves? I don't know. I think my mate Pete would argue that zombies, good, bats, good, wizards, let's go for it. All three can't go wrong. Crazy video, a subtle blend of cars dance and throbbing music. Where'd the cars come in? Are the zombies driving the cars? Okay, let's see if that did anything for our singles charts. And the flatulent hipsters is still at number 10 with I'm in Love with a Bishop. The bondage pixies we talked about keep their steady number 9. The Buttocks brothers climb up because Victor Sinex and the Nose Flutes are also on the up, and Mecha Galactic Heat Death would also come. That must be because the flatulent hipsters kind of just shoved their way into number 10. Startled by midgets are on their way down. That must be because people woke up to the fact that midgets is not a very nice word. Cindy Cleavage, obviously there for one reason and one reason, and we are not on the singles charts at all. That must be because we're not gigging enough. Come on, Lemmy, let's kick it up a notch. Wait, he thinks we should do some psychedelic firework and it'll only cost 60,000. Lemmy, you're full of shit. That's like all of our budget. Dude, eat dirt. We can give him a gift afterwards. He'll be fine. Well, he's quitting unless he gets a lorry load of vodka delivered. You know what? At 40,000, I say he can just drink himself to sleep. That seems like a proper investment. If that's what it takes to keep him happy, I'm all for it. Okay, so okay. The tickets are on the rise. It could be worse. Okay, that's the end of that tour. Let's do, fuck it, let's release the album. Oh, no, wait, maybe we should keep our star a bit happy. Buy him a gift, and then we'll release the album and see what happens. Let's just get him some food. He must be hungry by now. I know. Technically, we should have gotten him drinks. But, oh shit, we get to see the singles chart again. And just as we fucking suspected, not a single mention of old Lummy the Dummy. God damn it. Maybe with an album to his name, he'll be doing a lot better. So let's just release the whole fucking album. Off it scoots. What shall we call this super collection? There, I think that's an appropriate title. Oh god, there's a guy on the phone from Soma Electrics who wants to sponsor him for 100,000. Yeah, sure, we could always do with some electrics. Does it come with free vodka? That's what I want to know. Fuck it, let's stick this guy in a concert hall again. The tickets were on the upswing the last time, so... Hey, selling 1,400 tickets? That's not bad. Out of 4,000 available, that's kind of bad, but still. Oh, and it's the chart time. Let's see. Well, we're gonna see both the singles chart and the albums chart. Hey, Lummy made the fucking singles chart. He's in the 10th spot, but still, it's my personal favorite. And on the albums charts, let's see. Terminal Boredom, Butter Brothers, Cindy Cleavage, Red Shop Boys, Mega Galactic Heat Death, Starred by Mitch. Well, it's only been out for a couple of weeks. So I guess he needs time to sort of burn through. He only just cracked the singles chart, but he's in the top 10. He's got a top 10 single. This ought to really pull in some ticket sales. Let's see how they did. 1,600. I was expecting a bit more of an upswing this time, but hey, this guy is playing for a half-empty, more than a half-empty venue, and he's doing fine, I'm sure. Maybe another single will help this upswing. Maybe we can up the budget a bit. Shoot this at Pinewood. They did James Bond there. That's obviously. The sort of high-class, sort of filmy stuff that we need. Violent car chase, vampires, witches, and elves, or boring guitar poses, or macho He-Man hanging out. totally uncool puppets. That actually sounds pretty cool. But I think I'm going to go with the vampires, witches, and elves because I think Lemmy is cultivating a certain image at this time. Well, it's cocaine and fantasy monsters. That's pretty much what it is. But we've got the money for it. Tickets are down, but give him time. Give him time. Ooh, charts. Well, either Lemmy is on the up or he just got knocked out by the sex kittens. Fuck you, you hipster cunts. There we go, cracked half. We've sold 2,010. That's half the auditorium concert hall plus their 10 friends. There we go, there we go. Lemmy's got fans. They're all deaf, obviously, but he's got fans. I think we might actually want to stick him in a practice room, see if he can come up with some new material. Let's just stick him in there for 3 days and see what happens. We've got the money to spare. He got better on the road, too. Ooh, charts. Fuck the charts. Lemmy is fucking killing it in the rehearsal space. So, yeah, we should get this dude on the road. Oh, wait. A smelly little company in Kensington is pirating our records. Oh, either we can sue the scum, send the boys round. Sounds like the intro to a porno, but okay. Or buy the fucker out. Oh, no. This is not how we play. I think we're going to send... Well, the boys is actually just Clive in a ski mask, but yeah, let's do this the awful way. The boys have stopped the scum, but they want 30,000 for their troubles. Hey, they can have it. They can have it. Well done, Clive. Wait, was I playing University all this time? I think I was, and University seat 1,500. So we were actually almost selling out. Oh, was I barking up the wrong tree? So I've knocked us up a notch. We are actually doing concert halls now. Let's see how much the ticket sales are going up, because upswing. It's all about the upswing, baby. And also the cocaine. 23. That's pretty good. Ooh, charts. Fuck the charts. Nothing good's ever been in the charts. The way Lemmy's playing right now, we should just stick him in the studio and get this shit over with. Just release another album. It's gonna be kick-ass. But we have to get this tour over and done with. Also, it still says release at the bottom, so I think there's still life left in his debut album. Maybe we just need to release a couple more singles and it'll all be fine. Wait, there's a guy on the phone who wants us to do a charity gig. Should we accept? Now, here's the thing. I know from having read Wikipedia earlier today that there are bogus charities and there are real charities. And if you do a real charity gig, you gain fans. If you do a bogus charity gig, like if you get had, you lose fans because you should have been smarter. But this one just says charity gig. Should we accept? Duke by Sicko charity. Get fucked. Okay, he had a bit of a scare. It's gig time again. We started out really low, like 1,100 tickets, but we're steadily climbing again. It's not the 2,500 we were up to, but he's winning over the fans. And it's chart time, and we just had a single out, so... I've said it before, I'll say it again. Fuck the charts. Lemmy's doing good. Lemmy's working his way up to the half capacity again, but I think what we need to do is go out and do a little publicity stunt after this tour, because it is not quite up to his normal speed. That seems like some effort went into it. Hey, it's opening night and he wants some psychedelic fireworks. I say he can have them at 60,000. That's, we've just had a publicity stunt. He just ate a fucking Volvo, kids. And there are psychedelic fireworks. What else do you want? 1,500. 1,500 tickets. Lemmy, that was a waste of Volvo parts. And it did nothing for our chart placement either, so... God damn it, Lemmy. We're stagnating. We're absolutely stagnating. That is it. Lemmy, this is... You're finished. You're washed up, you absolute turd muppet. Actually, it just rose. It just rose to half capacity. You did nearly well. You did your atonal warblings on stage as you somehow sexually violate a guitar has actually improved slightly. So let's just release every other single you've got. I've almost released every single of the album. I decided to do a video for lick my something nut glands or something, because you know, I just felt like it. One of the really good titled ones of the titles, I can't remember. It deserved the video anyway. So Wrigley Scott is back, and I was almost about to go with the werewolves, spiders, and rats, and then I saw the sick exploding hamsters, and god damn it, we need that on MTV. So that's all of the singles of the album out. Let's just keep pursuing the dream. Let's just stick this dude in another concert hall. Eventually, he's gonna crack the half capacity mark and we'll pop some bubbly. He actually did on the last tour, but all we had was recycled urine. Okay, it's back to the charts. Let's see if releasing every single track of the album as a single has done anything. We can beat the Buttocks Brothers, obviously, and the Dev Squad. I mean, they are deaf, so are all of Lemmy's fans, but that's not gonna stop them. I'm starting to think this might not be our time. Fuck the charts. 70,000 for Go-Go Girls. You know what? I'm gonna say no for the first time. Well, technically the second time. Anyway, go slit your wrists, you rock. Holy shit. Well, but go out and win them over. I mean, none of his ideas have technically improved ticket sales, so fuck him. Let him slit his wrist. Maybe that'll improve some ticket sales. Lummy's quitting unless he gets... this is the deal, right? He asks for one thing, and then a couple of nights later, he just goes, oh, by the way, you guys can all suck it if I don't get this. Okay, fine. Fine. You can have your diamond-studded playsuit. Did that improve ticket sales at all? No. Not even. I'm gonna force feed you that fucking suit. Okay, I am honestly bored with this. We've been at this for 6 months. It's June 1st. Let's just keep doing publicity stunts until something interesting happens. Now, one of the things that can happen with publicity stunt is that your rock star accidentally dies. Which he just did. In an air disaster. So... I guess that was it for Lummy. He released an album. It did terribly. It did crack the top 10 in the singles chart. And I guess that's life. Yeah, get lost, Clive. Who fucking needs you?